Let's see. Rhymes, check. Beginning sounds, check. Syllables, here we go. The first strategy to teach children syllables takes advantage of what your child knows and loves best. His or her name and your family members' names. 1. I model alone. I want to see how many syllables my name has. Alma. It has 2 syllables. 2. I model with my child's hands in mine. Let's see how many syllables your name has. Ready? David.
2. Let's do Eileen.
Eileen. 2. Abuelita.
4.
Try out other family members' names too, and then move on to other things that your child likes, like animals. Now sometimes counting the syllables at the same time as clapping can be a difficult task for a young child. So in that case, first of all, remember that the most important factor here is being able to clap out the syllables correctly, not so much count them. But you can also do the counting part by putting your hand as a fist like this and putting out a finger with each one, and teach your child to work on doing that also. Abuelita, 4 syllables. So for 3, I clap simultaneously with my child, but not holding his hands. This way I can watch his hands and start to gauge if he's starting to grasp the concept. Table. Ready, set, go.
Table. Kitchen. Television.
In some cases, I've seen children start to confuse this with the sounds of letters, which is actually a skill that comes later, so it's not something to be worried about. But then in that case, what I like to do is to describe to them that we're trying to hear the chunks of the word, not the individual sounds of the word. So if your child claps wrong, like this, dog, for example, then you can simply say, let's try that again, holding hands this time. Keep repeating this every few days with different words and see how your child does. For some children, that is all they will need to grasp the concept. If your child doesn't catch on quickly, don't worry. He or she may just need more time. Just take a step back and do as follows. Take the pressure off your child by having him or her count your claps instead of clapping it out independently. One way to engage your child in the process of counting is to get some sidewalk chalk. Draw 4 to 5 boxes like what you see on the screen, and then let's see how many syllables are in baby. I clap and he watches me as I clap. Make sure they're looking at you as you clap. Then he jumps to the number he identifies. Butterfly.
Butterfly. 3.
Yeah. Almost every time you do this, say, let's check. Model clapping while sticking out 1 finger for each clap. Baby. That's right, it was 2. The step of checking like this is beneficial for 2 reasons. First, it gives your child a chance to hear the example again and self-assess. The second reason is that if his answer is wrong, it gives you a relaxed way to correct the answer. Also, keep modeling. Model it randomly throughout the day without expecting a specific answer. Don't worry, little ears are still listening. So maybe you're in your car driving and you get to a stoplight. While you wait, say, I wonder how many syllables window has. As you say that, tap the window. Let me see. Window. 2. Cool. What about mirror? Mirror. 2 again. Okay, the light changes and you drive on. 2 other strategies can be counting how many times your chin drops as you say the word. The effectiveness of this one, I have found, will depend on how much your child opens his or his mouth habitually while speaking. As they say elephant, they can feel their chin drop and push on their hand 3 times. It also can depend on the type of formation your mouth is making with the word. For example, butterfly, the second syllable kind of goes out and not so much down. So that could also affect how well they identify those syllables. The other strategy is using index cards to mark each syllable. When you think your child is ready to try on his or her own again, you can go and do the same sidewalk chalk game, but this time, switch roles. Make your child the teacher/clapper while you do the jumping. While your child claps the word he chose, observe if he's clapping the syllables correctly.
Dinosaur.
Tyrannosaurus. Another aspect of syllable awareness is putting syllables back together to make a word. So for this, you can play Guess My Word. You say, monkey, and see if your child puts them together to say monkey. Butterfly. And your child answers butterfly. If your child asks to be the one giving the words and separates the words correctly, this is also evidence the concept of syllables is being mastered. Thanks and have a great day.